Welcome to Movie Time with Chris. And today we are celebrating movie birthdays. I thoroughly enjoy these videos. Again, this is the reason I started my YouTube channel 3 years ago. But I did miss like 2 weeks worth of birthdays. I'm not going to cover those. I do apologize that I missed those 2 weeks. I had a lot of stuff going on and I had to, travel. I had to go to doctor's appointments. Life happens. And I wasn't fully prepared for how long everything was going to take. And I missed some videos and I'm sorry. But we're back at it and we're celebrating some movie birthdays. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. So the movies celebrating their 5th birthday this week, we have Pop Star, Never Stop, Never Stopping, Me Before You, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. The movie celebrating its 10th birthday this week, we have X-Men First Class. Moving on. The movies celebrating their 15th birthday this week, the teenagers. We have The Peaceful Warrior and The Breakup. And finally, the adults celebrating their 20th birthday this week. We have What's the Worst That Could Happen, Moulin Rouge, and The Animal. Now, I've got to say, looking at this list, I'm more than 50%. I've seen The Animal, I've seen Peaceful Warrior, The Breakup, X-Men First Class, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. I've seen probably about 50%, maybe a little bit more. We'll say 63% of Moulin Rouge. I know it's an odd number. Where did I get that? But 6 is a multiple of 3. 3 is my favorite number. Anyway, we're moving on. So I've got to say, the ones that really jump out to me, you would think, oh yeah, The Animal. It was all right. It was an interesting concept, but that's really the extent of it. I can remember a few scenes of that movie, but mostly it's just because of the concept of the movie. That's really it. I can't remember how it ends. I can't remember much else about it. But yeah. The Breakup. Again, I remember bits of it. I know I've seen it. Jennifer Aniston, Vince Vaughn. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Out of the Shadows. I really don't remember any of that movie. I remember a scene from the first one that they did where they're in the elevator and there's that beat going on. It's, that's really it. That's all I can remember from those movies. I'm more a fan of the original movies anyway. Not the animated. Those are the ones I like. I grew up with those. The Peaceful Warrior. I really enjoyed this movie. It does not get good reviews, but it's actually a pretty good movie. More for the message that you get from it on how, your mind is the best muscle in the body. And if you exercise it, it can control everything else with your body. And you can do anything that you put your mind to, is essentially the message that you get from it. And I think that message reaches out to everything. Whether you're in a situation like the character in the movie or you're aspiring to something, you can do anything that you put your mind to because your mind can make it happen. But X-Men First Class, oh my God. Okay, so X-Men from, what was that, 2000, 2001? I thought was good. It was. X2 was all right. All right. X-Men 3, The Last Stand, not my favorite of the bunch. Not a good way to end things. And when they said that they were coming out with another X-Men movie, I was like, really? But the last one, really? But to see that they're kind of rebooting it, you know, I'm excluding like X-Men Origins and things like that, the standalone films. Excuse me. But when they were rebooting the whole series with this group, oh my God. X-Men First Class, it was just such a good movie. It was so refreshing. It was what we needed at the time. I saw that movie so many times. I was working at the theater, obviously, so that's why I saw it so many times. But even during my shift, I would just kind of, you know, pop in and poke my head and, you know, watch a few scenes while I'm doing a theater check, you know, making sure no one's talking on their phone, anything like that. But I would just stand and kind of watch part of it because the movie was just so good, so captivating. And I really enjoyed it. And I'm so glad that I own, you know, all of these origin stories of the X-Men, the X-Men First Class, Days of Future Past, Apocalypse, and the Phoenix one. Oh God, why can't I remember what it's called? That's terrible. I'm a fan and I can't even remember what it's called. That one I don't own though, but it's on HBO Max. So, but anyway, I've gone way longer than I thought I would. So those are the movies celebrating their birthdays this week. I've seen more than 50% of them. I enjoy most of them. Others I blocked out. Some of them I've never even heard of. But leave your thoughts about these movies in the comments section below. As always, you guys can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I have a blog. And you can always reach out to me with questions, comments, suggestions through email, movietimewithchris@gmail.com. Until tomorrow, when we talk about old movies for Throwback Thursday, stay safe and take care.